you. All right, let's start out. I want to thank Frank for hosting a terrific event, and it's always a pleasure to be with you guys. And Frank, thanks for putting on a great event. Thanks for hosting today. And so let's give Frank a big round of applause. Let's give everybody in the room, give yourselves a big round of applause as well. We've got millions of dollars of premium sitting in this room right here. This is one big selection of all-stars. I mean, seriously, man. So give yourselves a big round of applause. We've got about $13 million annually sitting here. Great job, guys. You know, Frank and I go back, we've got a friendship that goes back over 20 years. It's a special relationship. It's been tenacious at times. But at the end of the day, we always give each other a big hug and a high five when we move forward. And we've had a lot of fun, man. We continue to have a lot of fun. We've got a great relationship. And I got to tell you, man, I couldn't be more proud of you. We watched each other, just go from, very meager starts to something that we can all be very, very proud of. So, there's no substitute, gang, for hard work. And you all know that. This is a very, very difficult business. You got to make it happen. So, Frank, I'm really proud of you, man. Great job. I want to start, before we get started, I've got a few giveaways. I've got a few Apple TV devices I'd like to give away. The first one I want to give away is for the person that's the furthest traveled. So I believe that the person that's traveled the furthest to come to be with us today is a guy named Shannon Davey from San Antonio, Texas. Come on up here, buddy. Showing up, we got an Apple TV device, buddy. All right. You're so welcome. The next person that I want to give an Apple TV device to could not be with us today, but he's somebody I'm incredibly proud of. His name is Ryan Pinnell, but let me tell you why we're going to give this to Ryan. Ryan is the agent with the most personal Columbian Life sales in the entire agency. Now check these astounding numbers out. Ryan, since inception, has personally produced 1,888 Columbian Life policies, $1,409,375 in premium. That is amazing. Frank, if you would you come up and accept this gift for on behalf of Ryan, and please give it to him. All right, we've got one more to give away, and I want to make it fair for everybody, so we're going to do a drawing, okay? So let's do a drawing for the next Apple TV device.
All right, ticket number 494438. 438.
Ooh, who we?
Oh, Mr. Bushy.
That's appropriate. All right, Chris Bushy. I say it's appropriate because Chris has probably been on at least 8 sales conferences with us over the years with Columbian Life. So he's and you saw me look the other way. I swear this wasn't rigged. But come on up. Congrats, man. So again, great job, everybody. I got to pay homage to quite a few people in here. We have a lot of what I like to refer to as senior select rock stars that I've been so proud of. This is the oldest relationship in the agency. It goes back 18 years. And we've got people that have really just been so loyal over the years. People like Steve and Jada Creech with over 500 cases alone this year. Rob Cummington, George Knox, John LaFrancis, a dear friend who's in the audience today, who's been on probably 10 sales conferences with us. We've got John Ogden with over 400 cases in his agency so far this year, doing a great job. Tom Boker, my gosh, over 300 cases. Tom is doing a wonderful job. So is Hunter Boker and Trey Shoemaker, Phil Holt, Ray Mulber, of course, in the back. We got Clint Landreth, who I'm very, very proud of as well. Jerry Hansen. We got Roger McEwen in the house. Shane Patterson, William Thompson, Vincent Connell. We got Len Papel, that's been with us for many, many years. Ryan Pinnell, of course, who we mentioned earlier. Chris Bushy, who we just had up on stage. James Robinson. Shannon Davey. Shannon first signed a contract with us. I was just looking at the dates back in 2003. 15 years ago was when you signed your first contract with Columbian Life, so good for you. Andrew Fike, who's done phenomenal work and doing terrific work. Paul McCullough, Joey Swain, We've got, of course, Todd and his team over here that we're expecting nice things from and looking forward to getting to know. And then, of course, we've got our friends in the very back, Rest Assured, who we've had a long, terrific relationship with and looking forward to being able to do more with as we move forward. So, just for fun, take a guess. This is going to blow your minds. How much business has been produced by Senior Select with Columbian Life Insurance Company since inception? These numbers are just mind-blowing. Frank, the number is $46,421,032. $46 million in annualized premium, not face amount, annualized premium. That is amazing. 60,783 policies since inception. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's all of you. It's impressive, right? Senior Select is on track for to give Columbian Life, to submit with Columbian Life this year 6,000 policies. They're already at about 500 policies per month right now, which is fantastic. Here's something that I want you to keep in mind, Frank. This is a pretty cool stat. I was just looking at this morning. As of yesterday, Columbian Life, the #1 agency, is only $22,446 ahead of Senior Select. I want to see Senior Select with its best year ever. You can be #1. You're only 22,000 away. That's basically an afternoon in the field with a handful of your top people. So it's really neck and neck. So it's going to be a lot of fun as we move down the stretch. Columbian Life, like I mentioned earlier, is actually Senior Select's oldest carrier relationship, one that we're very, very proud of. Frank has sat on the advisory board with Columbian Life for 18 years. He's one of the architects of the product. We listen to Frank, gang. We listen to his advice. We feel like we have a product designed by the agents in the field. We listen to Frank, and Frank listens to you. So it all resonates. So thank you for your good counsel. And again, Frank, thank you for helping put us on the top with Columbian Life. They're quite frankly one of the easiest to do business with. They're one of the quickest from submission to commission. When was the last time you guys have had an amendment with Columbian Life? When you make a mistake on an app, they send you an email, you fix it, you respond to it, they correct it, they then go ahead and issue your policy, you get paid. No amendment. So it's things like that that make them so easy to want to do business with. Super simple app, just a few sheets of paper, an option for electronic app, quite frankly the best sales conferences in the industry. And so it's things like that. It's the predictability and of course the very long track record with Columbian Life. So we appreciate all you do. We've got some really encouraging stats from last year with Columbian. They've been around since 1882. They're 136 years old. They started out selling in the boroughs of New York, door to door, selling small face amount life insurance. So they've been involved with the small face life market since inception. So they really do understand the market that you work in. In 2017, they had 260 million in total premium, 80 million in investment income. Surplus jumped from 106 to 117 million. They quite frankly had their best financial year ever last year. Finished the year with more money in the bank than they ever have in the history of the company. They paid out $158 million in claims last year, in death claims. Of course, that's real money pouring into the communities that you work so hard to serve. So be very proud of what you do, because what you do has great meaning to so many terrific people. So again, Senior Select a few years back, our premiums were kind of middle high a few years back. Senior Select and others asked us to lower our premiums. We delivered. We now have one of the lowest rates in America. Senior Select asked us a while back, hey, would you please consider doing away with the mandatory phone inspection? We listened. We've now delivered. We no longer, as of May 8th, require a phone inspection. And as a result, our sales are actually up about 150 cases a week since May 8th. And so many of you are taking advantage of the fact that we are so easy to work with now and not having to run through a phone inspection while you're out in the field. So, again, so notice, and another thing that Senior Select wanted was the fact that, we didn't have a true decision at point of sale for you. We now have that with our risk qualifier and point of sale decision engine that you pull up on your smartphone. And so many of you are taking advantage of that. So to be able to have an actual decision at point of sale without a phone inspection and to have all that risk assessed within about 2 minutes is really pretty darn fantastic. To be able to actually know whether or not your deal is real or not without having to put your client through the rigors of a phone inspection is exactly what you've been looking for. So we appreciate all you do. And in addition to that, we've got these email notifications that are going on now. So you're notified as soon as you send an app in with an email confirmation. Then when the policy is issued, you receive an email confirmation letting you know that the policy has been approved. When somebody is in your house trying to replace your case, you receive an email notification immediately letting you know that somebody is in that house trying to replace your business. So the email notifications is something that we're really proud of, and we're trying to move more and more toward, because we really want to move more and more towards a paperless system and keep you notified with real-time information. Because when you're notified by mail 7 or 8 days later that somebody is now behind, trying to save that is very difficult. So you need that information quickly. One of the other complaints that we had over the years was that, hey, we can't get a hold of an underwriter after 4:30 Eastern time. So we've just recently expanded our underwriting hours until 9:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. You're going to be able to get a hold of an underwriter if you want a risk assessment. So that's exciting. Let me give you an update on Alabama. As you know, we don't currently sell in Alabama, and a tremendous amount of the wonderful premiums that are sold in this organization come from that state. So we have made the commitment to Frank. Some of you are not aware of this yet, that we are going into Alabama with the existing product that we're selling now in the balance of the country. And so we don't currently have a charter in Alabama, but we have hired a third-party legal team in Alabama, and they have their next meeting with the State Board of Insurance on Wednesday next week, on the 1st of August, and things are progressing very, very nicely there. We anticipate being up and ready to roll in Alabama by the end of the year, possibly sooner. We'll see, but we're working very close and very hard to get that done. So, so that basically, in a nutshell, is pretty much it. We want to go ahead and offer a webinar for those of you that are not currently using our risk qualifier or our point of sale decision engine, and we want to go ahead and set that up. So we'll get, and Frank and I and Tim will talk about getting that put together. But again, no more phone inspections, guys. Quick and simple, and we're going to keep moving in that direction and keep just trying to keep things as simple as possible. And what you guys do in the field is difficult enough. You don't need to be fighting with any of the carriers. And I want to congratulate and also thank the other carriers that are here. You're working with a great group of companies. The other carriers are terrific companies. I know them well, and I think that we all complement each other very nicely. So thank you for having me, and let's go have a lot of fun on the golf course. All right, guys, take care.